Hi guys, Raptor here. In today's video, I'm gonna debunk creationism using sloths. So sloths, they're really cool animals. They're divided, like there's many species. There's three-toed sloths. There's two-toed sloths. There's brown-throated sloths, which are a type of three-toed sloth. So yeah, they're also really good at climbing trees, and they all share the ability. Although they all share like these really big claws that they use to climb trees, and they also use these big claws to defend against predators. Oh, and then I mentioned they also climb trees, and so basically, and the thing about sloths is that they're only found in like the American continent. All the species alive today are all in South America, but some giant ground-dwelling species from the Ice Age existed in North America. But like, it, yeah, they're still mostly just American animals of the Americas, and that's actually like a big issue for creationism. I'm gonna explain right now. So young Earth creationism, first of all, if you don't know what young Earth creationism is, just go look it up. I'm not gonna explain it to you. I'm just gonna assume you already know. Like you need a basic knowledge of what young Earth creationism is to understand this video. So basically, according to young Earth creationism, there was like this global flood 4,000 years ago, and like some guy named Noah, he brought a bunch of animals on his giant wooden boat, and to save them from like the flood. So he brought like some like some pairs of animals, like so they could breed after the flood dried up for some reason. So yeah. So according to creationism, when creationists, when the floodwaters dried up, the ark, the boat, Noah's Ark, as the boat was called, the giant wooden boat, it landed somewhere in the Middle East. I'm just gonna put this like here. Yeah. So basically, yeah, it landed here. It landed here in the Middle East. First, I don't, some place in the Middle East though. Yeah, the middle of the Middle East, or yeah. So so all the ancestors of the animals alive today 4,000 years ago would have been here, right? They would have been in the Middle East. So like, they would have if we need to have like if we have like sloths only in South America, then we would need to have in creationism we would need to have like the ancestors of the modern sloths in the Middle East, and they would have to like go from like the Middle East. Like if they wanted to go, like they would either have to cross the Atlantic, which is impossible for like an animal that doesn't know what a boat is, to like to like and or if they want to do it like through the land, which is more likely, they would have to do it like they would have to cross Asia, then they would like go here, then cross into Alaska, and then make it into the America continent, and then they would get South America. So they would need to, like the ancestors of the sloths alive today, the sloths, they would need to do all this like like all this path here, like this huge path. So it would take like years, but like hundreds of years, maybe even thousands. So what would they need to do? So, like yeah, they need to have like they like be constantly move on the move. Like sloths aren't constantly on the move, but like again, that's basically the part here that really debunks creationism, is that we don't find like evidence that there were sloths in this region, because like this whole area, like from the Middle East to like China, to like northern Russia, there are no sloths known from this place, this whole region. Like, and if young Earth creationism and the whole flood thing was true, there should be, because like they must have crossed this huge zone, like, and there would obviously like end up being like dead sloths, on the way. So like there would be like the fossils of sloths that died on the way to the Americas. Like, and why did they go extinct everywhere else then? Like, because like Like these wouldn't just be sloths going like in a straight line from like just with the goal to make it to America, to the Americas. They would like be resting. They would be like living there. They would be like having like they would be just moving around for like so for example, why there's no sloths in India? Like why didn't they go here? Like this India is also a place like tropical rainforest. And so it's like the Congo, like, of Africa, the Congo rainforest of Africa. They could have like done like here and established themselves here. Why are there sloths only in the rainforest of South America? Because like, yeah, that makes zero sense under creationism. Because like, yeah, it's dumb. It makes creationism look dumb. Because like, how did these slow moving animals like go like through this entire way, and population of these slow moving animals go through the whole entirety of Asia without leaving a trace of their existence in Asia? Like that makes that's 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 goofy. That's goofy. I'm gonna say it real. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. That's goofy. Anyways, yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give a like and subscribe. This isn't my usual type of content. Usually I make higher effort stuff. But hey, I'm currently unable to animate right now, so this was a little alternative. And I had fun making it. Bye.